Have you ever been told to forget someone, like you can just delete a person? I was 16 when I met her behind the gym after school. Not even a date, just two kids on cold bleachers, sharing one earbud like it was a secret. She asked me what song I'd play at my wedding. I laughed and said, I don't even know if I want one. She smiled and said, then I'll just be the song. So I handed her my phone, and I hit play. Another Love by Tom Odell. And the second the chorus hit, she closed her eyes like she'd been waiting for it her whole life. We kept it small, hallway glances, late night texts under blankets, a pinky promise in the back row of the bus, and every time my phone lit up it felt like breathing got easier. Then my dad found the note I slipped into her locker. Just 3 words in messy ink. Meet me, always. He didn't yell. That was the worst part. He stared at it like it was evidence, and said, You're not seeing her again. I thought he meant grounded. He meant erased. The next day, she wasn't at school. Her seat in English was empty. Her laugh wasn't in the hallway. I texted, delivered, no reply. I called, straight to voicemail, and my stomach knew before my brain did. That night, I heard my dad on the phone in the kitchen. Low voice, sharp words. She's a distraction. End it. Tomorrow. I didn't sleep. I just stared at my ceiling, rereading our messages like prayers. At 2:13 a.m., my screen lit up. Her name. One text. They're moving me. Tomorrow. Don't come to school. My hands started shaking so hard, I dropped my phone on my face. I texted back 1,000 things. Where? Why? Please. Only one message went through before the typing bubble died. I can't say. They took my phone. I stole it for 1 minute. Then nothing. The next morning, my dad drove me to school like normal, smiling, talking about gas prices, like he hadn't just folded my heart in half. When I tried to open the car door at the drop-off, he locked it. I told you, he said, calm as a therapist. This is for your own good. I didn't scream. I went quiet, because I realized something. He wasn't punishing me. He was protecting himself from a love he couldn't control. I got home, ran to my room, shaking, desperate. And that's when I saw it. My window was cracked open, just an inch. Taped to the outside glass, a folded piece of paper, fluttering like it was alive. I ripped it down, her handwriting. If they separate us, meet me where we started. Friday, 7 p.m., behind the gym. If I'm not there, I still loved you. I still do. Friday felt like oxygen, like a lifeline. I made it to Friday barely. I told my dad I had tutoring. I walked to school like my legs were made of static. I got behind the gym at 6:58, and I waited. The bleachers were cold. The sky looked bruised. 7:05, 12, 7:26. Every car that passed made my heart jump and die. I stared at the gate like she'd appear any second, breathless, smiling, saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. At 7:41, I heard footsteps. I stood up so fast I almost fell. It wasn't her. It was her little brother. I recognized him from pickup lines outside school. He held something in his hands like it was fragile. He walked up, eyes red, and whispered, She asked me to give you this. It was a cheap necklace, a tiny silver music note, the kind you'd buy at a gas station, the kind you keep forever, and taped to the back was a final message written in a rush. They moved me across the state. I'm sorry. I fought. I lost. But if you ever hear another love, that's me, finding you. I didn't cry right away. I just stood there, holding that necklace like it was her hand. And that's the thing about first love. It doesn't always end with a breakup. Sometimes it ends because adults make a phone call, and two teenagers never get to finish a sentence. But I still have the necklace. And every time that song comes on, my heart does this stupid little thing. Like it still believes she might be on the other side of the sound.